Aloha sewing friends, it's Heather from Aloha Sewing Company, and today I'm going to show you how to sew this adorable mini card pouch wallet in just 6 minutes. It's beginner friendly and it's perfect to hold IDs, credit cards, gift cards, and it's super cute for kids. Here's my adorable 6-year-old with her little set. And the best part about it is it's absolutely free. If you want to access the printable pattern for free, just take a moment and pause right now. Like this video, subscribe, and then comment the word Aloha below and I will send you access. All I ask in return is that you show my tutorial video some love. Along with the pattern and tutorial, I also designed these cute little printable cards included for free. You can use them for absolutely anything, and these pretend play cards if you're making this for a child. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to need to do is get your scrap fabric. It is so simple and easy, just 2 small pieces or a fat quarter, and you're going to cut 2. When you cut them with the pretty sides of the fabric together so that they're cut mirrored and they fit together. If you want to add some structure, you can add some one-sided fusible fleece, but it is completely optional. You don't have to. So with the fabric pieces laying right side together, I'm going to mark this little piece with some clips because we're not going to sew that area closed. We're going to leave that open so that we can flip this right side out after we finish sewing. So go ahead and clip or pin all the way around, and then let me show you a little hack for sewing inside corners and things like that. Make a small dot right where each of the 5 corners are so that you can see it with your sewing machine as we're sewing. So if you're a beginner, I'll show you this little hack on my machine so that you can go around these corners so that they're nice and smooth corners and curves. And remember, we're not going to sew that whole opening closed, but we'll sew all the way around the rest of it. Go ahead and start at the bottom of the whole opening that we are going to leave and sew to the very first dot that we made. You're going to leave your needle inside the fabric, lift your presser foot, rotate your fabric, and then continue sewing. If you want to line up the side raw edges with this little side piece of the plastic part of your machine's foot, that will help you to have a little guide to keep you sewing straight. So as I said before, I made this for my 6-year-old girl, and I'm also making some to put some teacher gift cards in. Who would you sew this for? Would you use it yourself? Would you give it as a gift? Would you use it for a child? I'm really interested to see, and I love reading all of my comments that you guys leave. So I am really interested to know. Leave me a comment below and tell me. Once we have it sewn, you're going to go to each of your corners and clip them so that this will turn right side out in a minute and lay nice and flat with pointy corners, and your curves won't pucker. You also want to go and make some slits around your curves, and if you have pinking shears, you can use those to cut down your seam allowance instead. Now go to that whole opening that we left right there on the side and flip this right side out. I also go in with a chopstick and go ahead and smoothen out my seams, and I poke out my corners, making sure not to poke too hard because you will go right through those stitches. Go ahead and iron it flat, get out all of your wrinkles, and let's go to that whole opening and close it. You do this by putting your fingers in, and the fabric should flip inwards automatically, and just smoothing it out right there so it matches the outside, how it's laying around that curve. I like to press it with my iron and then put a pin or clip, and then we are ready to go ahead and assemble this into the pouch. You'll notice that it doesn't line up perfectly with that curve. That's supposed to be that way. You just lift it a little so that it does round that curve and pin or clip it in place, and do the same thing on both sides. We do it this way instead of making it flat, so that way it will hold more. It's more like a super tiny bit of a pouch instead of just something flat that won't hold much. And then top stitch right around that curve, just like I did here. So now you can see how it made it into a little pouch. It will hold money and coins and cards, whatever you want to put in it. Now grab that top flap and fold it down right here where I'm pointing so that the curves on the sides line up. I go ahead and press it flat with my iron to give it a nice crease, and if you want to leave it finished just like this, you can. But I like to go ahead and top stitch right here so that way it creates a nice crease, it stays that way, and it just looks cute and a nice finish to me. But that part is totally optional. Here's what it looks like when you open it up. And while you can be done now, if you want to go ahead and close this with snaps or add some hook and loop, you can do that. I'm going to add snaps just because this is for my 6-year-old and I think she'll think it's cute to be able to hold her stuff without it falling out. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on how to add snaps, just comment below and let me know. I'm happy to post something like that for you. But here is a quick rundown. You're just going to poke a hole through the 2 pieces of fabric, your flap and your pocket piece, and then you're going to get your 4 pieces that you're going to use for your snap kit. They are super cheap on the Zon. I think I got this kit of over 1,000 snaps for like less than $10. So it is very quick and easy. And I linked that link down in the description box below if you want to check them out so that you can add snaps to your own sewing projects too. So that was 6 minutes. We are completely done. It is super, super cute and adorable. The sewing pattern is linked below for both the purse and if you want the printable card pouch wallet, just let me know by saying aloha in the comments and show me some love on this video by liking and subscribing. If you liked watching this tutorial, feel free to click on the screen here for more videos from me. I make sewing tutorials this easy every single week. And when you like or comment or subscribe, it tells YouTube that you like this kind of content and that other people like you might like it too. So before you go, mahalo.